I think what happens is that we're conditioned to be conformists, right? We're social creatures and we want to kind of go with the herd. And so we learn how to soften our edges maybe. And so we might not even really know our truth anymore because we don't want to upset other people or whatever. And so that's how people get so far down the road and they don't really know who they are anymore. They're not really sure what they want. They don't know what their gifts are. They just know that where they are isn't where they thought it would be and that they don't like it. That's what they know. And so they're in their C movie. I don't even know if movies are graded that way. I have no idea. But, you know, they get to that point where they're like, what am I doing? And they kind of wake up and say, this is, finally, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to have an A movie. I'm going to do something different here. And then a lot of times they're like, but now I don't know what that means. Where do I go? Unfortunately, there's people who turn to your show as one example of a place where they can get good information, because anyone that's aligned with or that comes to your show, Steve, is going to be aligned with where you are. And your center says that you are here to be a convener and a conveyor of communication that matters, that makes a difference. It's real. The name says it, right? The name says everything. So this is the one place where people can come and you hold the light. You are the way shower by holding the light. And they get exposure to different things. Some things are going to feel right, and some people are going to say, what was that about? But it gives a fresh perspective, a new way of looking at yourself. So bravo and kudos for being the leader in that.
Yes, thank you. And we also have a lot of people, Lynn, that come in and stay with us for a minute or less because they are committed to what I call the dark side of their soul. What they committed to is confusion, deception, manipulation, fear, and force, and they're gone faster than I could kick them out myself.
Well, that's the devil they know, right? And it, well, you know, I mean, if we go with what's familiar, what's known, what's expected. If we're pushed before we're ready, or when we don't know that we're doing that, or whatever, if we become destabilized, what do? The first thing we do, our natural human biological response is to, that's it, I'm out, push away, whatever. You know, we want to get back to where we know, even if where we know isn't good, or it's the dark side, or we're in the shadow, it's still what we know. And so it feels comforting, even if it isn't.
Yeah, it's comfortable and it's easy. And if you and if you think about it, when you turn on commercial television, and this is one of my pet peeves, I talk about this a lot, but when you turn on commercial television, you know, Hollywood and all the directors have figured it out that who they selling to is people's negative side. And we have a lot more people that are living from confusion, deception, manipulation, fear, and force than people that live from spirit and love. They know it. So guess what? When you turn on television, you won't find a lot of love and spirit on shows. What you find is the opposite, because these people are business people and they understand it. They studied it, they analyzed it, and they know who the viewers are. The people that spend what's the average in America? 4 to 6 hours of television a day?
I think
oh my God. If I think about that I did that in my past, and I want to throw up.
Yeah, but you didn't know. You know, at that moment you were making decisions from a different place. You didn't know then what you know now. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you won't find me in front of the television for 6 hours, you know, watching all that garbage that all it does, it reinforces all the negativity and all the protection mechanism that my ego would love for me.
Right. So, well, you know, bad news sells. And part of the reason for that is because as humans, we, when everything looks good, we feel safe, even if it's like we said.